Hello and welcome to the second video in the series, 5 keys to build your self-confidence. Now in this video, I will be talking in detail about love yourself, which is the first key. Now for those of you who stay till the end of this video, there is a bonus free gift. So wait for it. And before we move on, let's just click that subscribe button so that you'll be notified as soon as I release my next videos in these series. So with all that out of the way, let's start. The first key to building and boosting your self-confidence is love yourself. Now, this is easier said than done. All of us, while growing up, have been labeled by everyone around us, family, peers, siblings, friends, co-workers. And to add all those things, we've added a few labels by ourselves on ourselves. And so we find ourselves in this cage where we really don't know who we are. Or let me speak for myself. I really did not know who I was because I accepted all the labels that people gave me as the gospel truth. So when people told me, you can't sing, you don't have a good voice, you're not good at math, it runs in the family. And so I accepted all these things. I accepted it, I internalized it. And I realized in my journey that I am not looking at myself through my eyes. Rather, I'm looking at myself through the eyes of others who've put these labels on me. You're not good looking, you're too fat, you're too thin, you're too tall, you're not bookish, you're bookish. All these things. Ring a bell? So one day, when I realized this, right, it was like a light bulb moment for me when I thought that why should I accept what others are putting on myself as a label? I will make my own labels, and I decided that my label is going to be: you are smart, you are pretty, you are tech savvy, you know math, and you are a success, and so on and so on. And this is what I mean when I say love yourself. And there is a small technique which I have tried and which has helped me really build up my inner self-confidence to where I am today. And I'll just share that technique with you. First of all, look at yourself in the mirror. Really look at yourself eye to eye. How many of us look at ourselves, look in our eyes when we stand in front of the mirror? We just look at parts of our face, our hair, our nose. Oh, is my lipstick okay? Do I look fine? Just overall. We don't take the time to really look into our eyes. Well, do that. And then talk to yourself. Say, hey, beautiful. I know you are beautiful. You are smart and you are a success. Every day, look at yourself, talk to yourself in the mirror, be your own cheerleader, and say, I love myself. Hey, Chimu, how are you doing today? You are gorgeous. Today is going to be a great day for you. And that video is going to be spot on. Go for it. This will actually help you to connect with yourself in a deeper way. Now, what else can you do to show that you love yourself? Take time for yourself to build a deep relationship with yourself, to show that you are special to yourself. Nobody needs to tell you that you're special. You know that. But how will you show it to yourself? Well, one way to do it is to take some time out every day just for you. For some people, it may be that early morning, along with their cup of tea, they sit down, go through the journal, write thoughts, write notes, write down what they want to accomplish for the day. That really sets the tone for them. For others, it may be in the evening. For me, it is right after I finish my kitchen work in the morning and I'm done, my kitchen is closed for the day. Then I get myself a strong cup of filter coffee and I sit down with my journal. And this time is for me. I see what I want to do, where I've come so far. I write down my thoughts, my goals. I'm really happy with this time that I spend with myself and my coffee. And I make it a point to do it every day. So doing this every day is like touching base with yourself. And it's telling yourself you are important enough for you to meet yourself every day. Put that appointment, not negotiable. Whatever happens. And you will see that as the days go by, you believe in yourself more. And what you say, what you do becomes all congruent to who you believe yourself to be, which is smart, beautiful, a success, and everything else you want in life. Just meet yourself in the mirror every day and tell yourself that. Now, another thing which I would like to really bring across here is accept yourself today for who you are, because you're not a full stop. Your life is, today is part of a continuum of your life, right? So who you are today is actually the buildup of all the days and years and weeks of your past. And who you're going to be is very much now in your hands, because you know that you can become who you want to be. So that's a very exciting future in front of you. So you're not a full stop, you're a dash in the continuum of your life. So as long as we keep that in mind, it opens up a lot of possibilities. Do I not like what shape I am in today? Great. I can change it. I have the whole future in front of me to change it. Do I not like my attitudes or my skills or what I've developed today? Super. Here is my chance to really reshape, resculpt, and revision my life and my future. So these are the tips that I would like to share for you under accept yourself. Now let's move on to the second tip, which is take care of yourself first. Now, anyone who has traveled in an airline or an airplane will know that the air hostess will say, when the oxygen mask drops from above, make sure you put the mask on yourself first, then only help others. In other words, if you don't take care of yourself first, you're pretty much useless to everyone else. So that's where this tip comes from. Take care of yourself first. All of us, we just live life like a routine. We work on rote, and we just deplete that inner light and energy within us. We don't take the time to replenish ourselves with self-love. And that is very important. And that's why take care of yourself first. And how do you do that? Well, just like this, by spending time with yourself in the morning, by having that coffee time. Maybe at night you want to write down stuff about yourself, what you did, what you want to do. Developing a deep relationship with yourself, knowing yourself, who you are, what are your core values, what do you believe in about yourself. Because whatever anyone else says, unless you believe it yourself, it's not going to be true. And tip number 3 is be your own best friend. Now, if you don't support yourself, who will? If you don't cheer for yourself, who will? You get it. Be your own best friend. And all these tips together, they are related because it tells you to develop a deep relationship with yourself. And that is where your core is. That is where your light is shining. And if you are in a good place with yourself, yes, I may not be able to cook as well as I want to today yet, but I know that I'll work on it and I'll become a better cook. I'll become a better mother. I'll become a better professional. I will become a better student. Just accept who you are and where you are in life today. Because this is not overnight. Like you didn't just spring out of nowhere and become who you are now, right? It's a result of the past. Days, weeks, years of attitudes, labels, and all those things. But stop now. Take charge of yourself. Love yourself. Decide that for my light to shine, I will be my own best friend. I will take care of myself first because I accept myself as I am, and I'm perfect for who I am today. Because tomorrow I can change, I can resculpt myself. And it is this attitude which really builds and boosts our self-belief in us and builds up our self-confidence, so that whatever we do, we have that conviction that, yes, we will be a success. So those are the 3 tips for today. The first tip is accept yourself. The second tip, put yourself first, take care of yourself first. And the third tip, be your own best friend. Now, thank you very much for staying till the end. Here is my free gift for you. Below this video, you will find a link to a form, a work page, a one-pager, where you can write down every day those thoughts, those dialogues, those attributes that you want. It's a worksheet where you can actually apply these tips every day when you are practicing loving yourself. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video soon.